Hello, sports fans. We're back again. What did you say? All right, today we have an excellent guest, Chip Barrett, over there. Hi, Chip. Chip
Hi,
is the superintendent of the Westford Highway Department, and is it true you've been salting and sanding at 50 degrees because it's going to rain tonight?
No, we haven't gone out yet this year.
I've noticed because it's been slightly above normal, right?
Yeah, the temperatures haven't been conducive to forming ice.
Hey, we don't use words like that here.
So we haven't been out yet this year, and it's December
Nor will you.
23rd.
And then, it'll be like a beach day tomorrow. You may as well put the sand out.
Close to 70 tomorrow, record-setting temperatures, yes.
Disgusting. This is December 23rd of 19, excuse me, 20, what is this? 2015. All right. And there's Audrey, who has a wonderful story, which I haven't heard yet, so that's fine. And this is Joe Bow here. Right. Joe, come on, give it a little, hi, I'm Joe Bow.
I'm Joe Bow.
What do you got, Steve? Joe Bow works at one of my sponsors, which is Dunkin' Donuts, right?
I do.
You work at the Concord store near the train station.
Yeah.
And I'm Ed Cohen, of course, right? Who else? Thank you, please. And we have, Rabbi Goldberg. We have Barry, Barry Rosenberg here on, all right, stop it, Barry. We don't want to scare them. And Barry with the music and singing. You know, you're off your medication. I am. That's what I thought. Okay. So, Chip, why don't we start with you, Chip? Since it's winter, or it's supposed to be. Chip, so let's go through some of the winter things, how people should drive. If they see ice, they should hit the brake and fly off the road. Is that what it is?
Not all the time on ice. First of all, thank you very much for inviting me to your variety show.
Well, thank you.
I appreciate it.
Thank you, of course.
And yes, no, back to serious. Yes, winter driving is very, very serious. Yeah, some of the things you gotta remember is that you feather your brakes.
You want to explain
Feather
that?
them. You don't lock them up, so you slide. You anticipate. Always drive further ahead than what you're looking, and anticipating any type of stop. And when you go to do that stop, it's best to apply the brakes slowly.
Yeah.
And downshift also. You can use that.
Yeah, you go to
either
low.
manual or
automatic. You go down to L.
You can take that L and bring it down to a lower gear.
Which is what I do when I come down Depot, that
Yes.
nice hill. These other people keep their brakes on. What are they, crazy? Did I see you doing that? No.
I definitely don't do that because I definitely know a lot about cars and know what you're talking about right now. So.
You what?
Nothing. Never mind.
No, what did you say?
I have no idea what any of these words are meaning right now.
When you have the hill to go down and you're not sure what's going on with the ice and the snow, shift it into low. The automatic. Put it into low and it'll slow the engine down.
Low or low?
L, not low.
I'm
That's
the one.
the next
I'm the one you're
town.
complaining about right now, who doesn't know how to drive down a hill with ice. That's me.
Oh, good. Can we have the plate number and card description? If you see her
It's
in
not
the ditch,
illegal to
just
be
leave.
a bad driver driving down a hill who doesn't know how to turn it into low.
No problem.
Yeah.
No problem. Use your
I'm learning a
brakes
lot
as-
right now.
Use your brakes as your last resort. But as you're coming down the hill or entering a hill, take your gear shift and drop it down into the next lowest gear. If you're in third, you may want to go to second. Don't go all the way down to first, but gradually slow down that way.
Yeah.
If you're standard, go to the next lowest gear in the standard.
I usually slip it to L. Really slows it down, and I watch all these people in front of me on the brakes, waiting for them to slide somewhere.
Best way to stay in control is don't have the tires totally lock up on you. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. And I also, because I knew it would snow this year, brand new tires, huh? See that? I'm thinking, huh? That's why it's going to be a
There's
wrecking
another
iron.
important thing.
Tread.
Is your tread on your tires. Not only having plenty of rubber on the tires, but having the right tires for winter conditions can make a big difference.
You make sure that they're all...
The all-season tires are a good all-around tire,
Yeah.
but if you have the need to improve your traction, you can go to the winter tires, and they're made out of a different rubber compound. And there are actually winter tires out there now that you can purchase that are studless. You don't have to put the metal studs in the tires.
That's not legal here anyway, is it?
Yes, in Massachusetts, you can run them from November 15th to April 15th.
How about that, huh? I don't know. Now, you want to get some studs in your thing?
And
Words mean nothing to me.
they're very helpful in the in the wintertime.
I thought, but didn't a lot of states get rid of that?
A lot of them did, and a lot of them have restrictions for time of year that you
Yeah.
can use them. Yes.
Are they like cleats for your car?
No, yeah, it puts it in the tire itself. It's got these metal things.
Steel studs.
Yeah.
They'll stick right out of the
Yeah,
out
and
of the
it
tread
helps you
and
get
give you traction on ice.
Also, it makes a nice design on the road if you keep doing it.
That'd be a good Disney show.
What?
Traction on ice.
Oh, that's a good. No, that would be a Disney Channel original movie. It wouldn't be a show.
Can I say something to you? Out. Traction
Neither
on
do I.
ice. You're a sicko. What are you drinking there?
Bailey's.
Vodka? Bailey's Crystal Cream. All right. They're
So
not a
that-
sponsor.
Same thing, Ed, with getting started on ice or snow.
What?
You feather it right in with
Oh, yeah,
your,
you
your,
don't- you
your
don't
gas
gun it.
pedal. You don't gun it.
And now I know with the newer cars, you don't really have to warm it up, right? Because it's supposed to be automatically done by the computer, I believe.
Well, the newer cars do have an enhancement for traction control. But what you want to do is when you're driving in snowy and icy conditions, and even in some rainy conditions, the road can be slick, and you want to feather into your motion. You
Yeah.
want to take your accelerator and feather it. If you go too aggressively,
Yeah.
you'll start spinning. And the best
but-
thing to do is to slow down your spinning until you get traction again.
Another exciting thing is hydroplaning.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yes.
You know, you go airborne on the highway. Am I keeping you up, Joe? Thank you. You go hydroplane on the highway. Do you hydroplane or just wait for swimming in the summer?
I try not to drive at all.
Excellent.
I always try to remember what they said in driver's ed about hydroplaning, but I don't remember. But now's a perfect opportunity to say, what do you do when you're hydroplaning, which I've never done, thank the Lord.
Well, tonight you can go out and try it. It's going to rain hard.
I think I'll be good without it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Chicken.
Well, it's
Another
very,
one.
it's very much like driving on ice. What you want to do if you catch yourself going too fast on too much liquid on the road, again, you want to slow down.
Yeah.
And the worst thing you can do is actually hit your brakes.
You
So
start
let your
sliding,
foot
don't
off
you?
the accelerator and just slow down. If you do need to use your brakes, use them very, very sparingly. And if your tires do lock up, release the brake and then reapply it.
You feel
But you
yourself
wanna
actually
slow down.
sliding, right?
Correct.
Before you start.
You're
taking
actually
off.
floating on the water. Ed.
Yeah, which is not too
Like
good.
Jesus.
What? Like, geez, thank you. This is a nonsense. The Rabbi, you want to comment on that? She said like Jesus. Does Moses have anything to say on this one?
Moses, I don't think walked on water.
He what?
I don't believe Moses walked on
He
water.
did, but he didn't
But
tell
they did.
anybody.
They parted the Red Sea when.
No,
the
that was
Jews had
Charlton
to-
Heston.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
Hey.
thank you. Okay, getting back to facts.
Breaststroke.
Hey, this is a family show, not get a technical. All right, what do you? Yeah. So
So if you do find yourself losing traction and not being able to move, a couple things you can do right now, especially while the weather's great, is to prepare a winter kit for your vehicle. Grab some play sand from the hardware store or some kitty litter. Put that in your trunk. That can be used as a traction aid. Also grab a small shovel in case you do get into a snowy situation. You can move some of the snow away
I
from
have a
the
snow shovel. I have a shovel in the car in the back.
Right, move the snow away from the tires to get you back down to pavement, and the other things that you could put in that winter safety kit would be a nice set of warm gloves. You know, if it's cold enough that the car's not going well in the snow, and you do have to get out, nice set of warm gloves. While you're at the hardware store, you could get a couple of these mitts that actually warm up. You press them and you can
How
put them
much
in
are
your
those?
shoes and your hands, and they'll.
How much are those?
They're very inexpensive. $3 or $4 a set.
Make a note. I'll expect that gift.
And some Baileys.
And
A
some-
couple
no,
other
you
things
can-
you may
That's
want
probably in your winter kit.
to keep in your car is some fresh water, and maybe some granola bars or something that'll stay in the car for the winter, but you could snack on if you're stuck in traffic for a long time. And that's another great opportunity for that shovel if you have it.
Yeah.
If you get stuck in traffic or you get off the road and you want to keep your car running for heat, you want to make sure that you clear any of that snow away from that exhaust pipe.
Yeah, that's always, unless you'll take a nap and like the big sleep, right?
You don't want to do that.
You won't have to worry about going over to work, sir.
You're talking to me?
I'm talking to you, buddy.
And then the other most important thing too is if you can't get out, stay with your vehicle. It's
Yeah,
a lot
but
easier to find the vehicle and you than you
Yeah.
off someplace, especially if it's
You
a,
know what'll probably happen?
not
You'll
good
need a
travel
portal.
road.
Like,
You'll need a portal all of a sudden.
Say that again, Ed?
You'll need a portal because you
Yeah,
get
well-
stuck, you're going to have to go. Especially a guy. Women never go.
But staying with
Isn't
the
that
vehicle is
true?
very important. Also, if it's a busy road, you want to be protected by that car
Yeah.
than be outside the vehicle.
You hear that? This could explain a lot with you. All right. So what other
Stay
great?
inside the car.
What?
Stay inside the
Go
car.
sit on the roof. 'Cause
Sit on
when
the
it
roof.
snows,
Don't
you
stand
can
on the
make a
roof?
noise. Sit on it. Don't stand on it.
Don't lay underneath it.
No, don't do that, because when we get it moving, you're going to be gone. Now, what other exciting? And the plows, they're good too. You got to stay out of their way.
Yep. Snow plows, the ones we use out on the highways here in Westford are quite large trucks. The trucks are all equipped with front plows. Most of them have a wing plow off to the side and a spreader for spreading de-icing chemicals.
But you're not sending salt down anymore, right?
Yeah, we're putting salt down.
But make a note, because I said we weren't. So
Yes.
if I run out of salt in the house, I can bring it in?
Well, in Westford, as in many towns, you can go to your local DPW or call your local DPW, and they may have a location where you can come and get a bucket full of
That's
salt.
like in Chelmsford. They have this big mound there by Drum
Yes.
Hill, which everybody in the rest of the world knows where Drum Hill is.
Right.
that right?
At the highway garage location, the old highway garage down on Beacon Street,
Oh, yeah.
we put out some sand and salt, and we allow residents only, no contractors.
Anybody there?
No, there's nobody there. You have to bring your own shovel and bring your own bucket, and you can fill up a bucket. We ask that you just take what you need, a bucket or two, and leave material for other residents.
For
that
Joe
may wanna
Bull
use it.
here, if he wants to take some.
If he's a Westford resident, he's more than
Oh,
happy.
you want to move? Where do you live, Concord?
Maynard.
Close enough.
Call your local public works or highway department. They may have offer the same thing we do here in Westford.
And when I start laughing at you, that means no. All right. Is there any other exciting tips? Because you know Audrey has a really exciting. Oh, sorry.
I'm just going to freak out when I tell the story. So excited about it.
What is
I'm
it?
excited.
It freaked you out? You don't. You look
Like,
like
freak
you're
out in a
sleeping.
good way.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. What else do you have there for us? Because yes, we did this on the other show, which was the award-winning. Let's hear it. Weathering the Weather with Ed. Thank you. Please don't make me blush. Weathering the Weather with Ed.
Yes, that was a great show.
Yes, thank you. He won the Cohen Award.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I
that
presented
you
it to
awarded
myself. Yes. Well, nobody else would. Dog just fell asleep with that. All right. You did an excellent job, of course. Let's admit it. Let's give him a
Well,
hand.
it's thank you.
Oh, the dog woke up. I'm sorry. No, what I like about the plows is when they always come by. All right, you just cleared the bottom. Let's go. They dump it back on. I love it.
Well, once the plows get out there, they stay right on their routes, going around and around till the storm's
Yeah.
over with.
They should come on my driveway and just take it. Why not? Huh? No, I don't care if it breaks up the driveway. What do we care?
Unfortunately, we have to push the snow to the right, and that's where the driveways are.
Son of a gun. How about, I know somebody would come out with a hot water, right? Jeez. What about these guys that have heated driveways? It'll melt the snow and then freeze.
Yes, there are some driveways around in Westford and other towns that people have heated their driveways. But it's important if you do have a heated driveway that, as you know, that water is going to turn into ice once it refreezes. So a good drainage system
Would help.
would definitely be a necessity with a heated driveway.
That reminds me of Looney Tunes. Donald Duck. Wait, Daffy Duck would go. He went up. It was spring. And he went up. The water was falling. Came back. and it came down, it was frozen, and he went, ice. Thank
No
you.
one's remembering this.
Huh?
I'm not getting the joke as well as I think.
He said ice. He slammed into the ice because he went, oh my God, help me out. He went up, and everybody left, and he stayed there because he had the pond to himself. And it was liquid. Then he went up in the air, and he comes down and slams into it. It froze while he was up there. And he gets up and goes, ice. Okay, well, thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, all right. Say something.
Something.
Thank you.
It's because of the winter weather. It's a Warner Brothers picture.
Oh, God, I hope nobody's eating with this on. I'd like to announce that the next show would be taped on January 14th. The year is 2016. I got that right. And I'm going to do an interview with Lindsay Slater, who's a morning meteorologist at KSPR News in Springfield, Missouri. Let's hear it. All right. And then, of course, on show number 4, we had an exciting and informative interview with Tiffany Lizzie of Global Regina up in Saskatchewan, which is in Canada, right? Okay. Most people don't know where it is. All right. So, do we have time for your joke? How many
What
songs
joke?
you got? 2?
2.
I don't have
How
a
fa-
joke.
what was your story?
I just wanted to talk about Kim Kardashian's new app.
Oh, God. Oh,
It's a breaking news story. It came out yesterday.
it won't be breaking by the time they see it, but go ahead.
That's very true, but maybe they haven't heard it.
I haven't, and I don't. Oh, I mean, go right ahead.
It's
What
a
do you got,
wonderful
Paul?
story about how Kim Kardashian made her own emoji app, and it crashed the App Store because it was so popular and made $1 million per minute, and that's the story.
Okay. You saw the dog's reaction to that. Thank you.
I think it was a great story and that everyone at home will really enjoy it. Continue.
Thank you. Okay.
Can we make an Ed Cohen app?
Yeah. And what do you like to say? What would you like to say, Joe? Joe works at, we said where you work. And Joe, don't I hit you? No, Joe is Coach of the Year, soccer.
We knew
And-
that last time.
I know. Hey, this not, don't be
It's like
modest.
previously on.
Don't be modest, but come on now. And now
That's
you're
all I
now
have
you-
going for me.
Excuse me? That's
What?
not, you have more going for that. You're a construction now, and you also
Mm-hmm.
work at Dunkin' Donuts, appearing on weekends,
Okay,
going,
everything.
oh, right.
Keep leaving your pennies for me in the tip jar.
Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to Concord.
Oh, Concord. That's about all they leave, right? Because they have to go.
Nope,
take it-
I can't say anymore.
They have to go. Well, enough said. And and I forgot what I was going to say. Thank you. Oh, what do you do now? You're with a. No, you're coaching basketball or something?
Yeah, JV basketball team.
Junior varsity?
Yep.
Is that girls too?
Yes.
What's the matter? You can't do the boys? You want me to drive up the lane? I have a 50-second rule to come across midcourt, you know. And I do not go underneath. I also do the technical foul. I also shoot technical fouls. Otherwise, and I shoot from 25 feet out, you know.
I think we
Nothing but net.
Jumper.
should move on.
Look at that. There goes your. All right. Make a note. No pay this week.
Oh, God.
All right,
all I
Barry.
do is
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How you doing? You know, I got
I'm
your name
alright.
right. Oh God! Put the dog on. All right. Why don't you go through? Talk about your 2 songs. What's the first one?
Okay. The first song is Someone to Pick On.
Thank you, Barry. Let's give Barry a hand for singing that.
My, that went by quickly.
It certainly did. Not as fast as
It is
all right.
in honor of the remarkable level of scapegoating
Where?
that we have heard during presidential campaigns.
Is that
the
what
last
that was? I
months.
thought it was a hockey game.
Oh. It seemed like that because they're knocking pucks around.
Ooh.
People like their pucks.
You wanna-
Anyway,
Rabbi.
that's the first song. And the second song is Knots in honor of holiday presents.
That's N-O-T-S, not K-N-O-T-S.
K-N-O-T-S.
K-N-O.
K-N-O.
Oh, that's right.
That's not yours to
Damn.
open.
I knew I should have had hair.
I'm not so sure.
Oh, you got a hook with you? You know, tell them where you live. We'll get the plow to go right down there into the house and take it out.
I can't. My son is there now. He'll be
When you
hurt.
move out, we'll give you a call. All right. Take the dog with you. Your father?
This is getting really cruel really fast.
Yes.
He brought it out of me.
It's not very nice, Ed.
Oh, it's not very nice? It's
So-
not for you to... Oh, sorry. Yes, go ahead.
Would you
Don
like to hear the
Matthew.
songs?
Yes, no, go right ahead.
Okay. Yes, I'm married for love, that's for certain. And I love her though she makes mistakes. So I try to keep cool till she acts like a fool, and my patience is stretched till it breaks. Her mistakes always have good intentions, and I know you should never use force. So when she lights my bomb, I just fold up my arms and I roar like a lion till I'm hoarse. We all need someone to pick on, someone to be in the wrong, someone who's there when we stop being fair, someone to make us feel strong. Yo, please don't think I'm a two-fisted bully. Please don't think that I do it for fun. I don't whip her behind, I just beat up her mind. Then I'm sorry as hell when I'm done. There are days when our house grows too quiet, 'cause it's covered with anger and shame. There is no one to kiss, there's a lot that I miss, and I miss having someone to blame. We all need someone to pick on, someone to be in the wrong, someone who's there when we stop being fair, someone to make us feel strong.
All right.
Thank you.
By the way, you picked up a twang there. You from the country and western village of Israel?
Well, sometimes I'll listen to it. So, next song
Yes, sir.
is Nuts with a K.
How long
Seems
is
a
this?
little
You got
happier.
5:30.
Endless.
It's
About
about 2
abuse.
minutes.
Is there a fight breaking out on this?
Knots, my wires are in knots. The ones I safely nestle, they look like they've been wrestled into pretzels. What a shame! Knots, my sticky tape has knots. It's twisted, pinched, and braided. Whose fingertips invaded, violated, who's to blame? Cords that were stored in their own separate drawers are curled up together like vine. Threads that were wound onto spools safe and sound are scattered and battered and badly entwined. Knots are tying me in knots. I can't get them untangled. My fingers rot and wrangled, but were mangled by knots.
Oh, wait, oh. That was a short 2 minutes. More like
Thank
a
you.
minute 15.
Well, I didn't know how long it would take to get it untied, Ed.
Do you have a hook with you? Why don't you go out and play in the rain tonight, and I'll let you know where to go. Leave the window open where he's sleeping tonight. I'll put the fan out there. and
This has
blow
not
it.
been a watershed show, has it?
Okay, what would you like?
I
What?
bet you wish I had more Kim Kardashian news now, don't you?
Well, come on, give me some more Kardashian.
We have 3 minutes of
We
Kim
have a few
Kardashian
minutes to
news.
banter.
There you
Come
go.
on, let's banter.
Okay. Like,
Okay.
you were so cruel to me about my news story that
I'm not cruel to you. You want to see cruel? I'll let you see cruel. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I don't have any other news.
Well, make it up. What the heck are we?
David, do you have a news flash for us?
Here's from the audience. What is it? You're dating Caitlyn Jenner. Is that right? I got a surprise for you, buddy. All right. What? What? We're all almost adults here, right? Well, what's your surprise? What is it? You've been accepted to the Russian embassy. What is it? You have a surprise for us?
No, I got nothing.
What are you building it up for? Does he or doesn't he?
I was faking you out, Ed. Now you know what it feels like. What do you think?
Another unprovoked attack. You're not getting paid either this week.
What?
We're gonna have to take it up with the union.
They're taking up with our union. They're
Now
out
you've
back.
threatened two of us.
Yeah.
You're two regulars.
Hey, I know the boys at down there who can take care of this. You'll be begging first. All right, so Chip, why don't you bring us to something else? Anything else? There's a video you have which is very good.
Yes.
Why don't you discuss that?
The New England chapter of the American Public Works Association has just produced a promotional video, and it's a pretty good video, and it's all about a Thanksgiving football game and how you prepare for that and how that correlates to what we do in public works. I'm pretty sure Westford Cat's going to be running it pretty soon. I'm going to supply it to the TV station here and asking people to take a look at it.
Can it be used anywhere? I mean,
yeah, I think if you went to the
website?
the website for the New England chapter of the American Public Works Association, you'll be able to bring that video up and take a look at it.
New England chapter
Of the American Public Works Association, APWA.
remember that, APA. All right, and how long is it? It's what, 7 minutes, right?
About 7.5 minutes.
7.5
you said.
minutes.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, it's you could apply it to your soccer team.
I could.
Because you
A
have to
football
explain
team
to them
a
where the
soccer team.
application comes in. When do we come out here with the? You can have a halftime
Grab the
show with the
helmets.
plows. What the hell?
You were really loving these plows this year. I don't.
Hey,
do you miss them? I
I'm
don't.
getting killed over here.
Oh, yeah.
That's all right. Well, the highway department. What do you want? What am I supposed to say? The kitty carts?
Yeah, right at the moment, like I say, we haven't been out, and every day that it hasn't snowed is another day closer to
There's
spring.
nothing coming.
Oh, Ed, you
Yes.
sent an email explaining your plan to introduce snow into the winter. Why don't you mention that on
Oh yeah, I'm redefining. Thank you. I'm redefining the freezing point of water. It's now 52 Fahrenheit, which won't even work tomorrow. And I said in extra warm days, it's 62 Fahrenheit, the freezing point. Work with me. All right. And tomorrow it won't even work because it's going to be near 70. This is really disgusting. This weather.
Oh, it's
El
definitely
Nino.
not your average
It's
winter.
an El
It
Nino.
certainly isn't. Don't. Well, she take my money and go to Venezuela. All right. So remember, we're going to have Lindsay Slater on in 3 weeks. Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Thanks, Ed.
Certainly. Thank you. All right.
Ed Sullivan is dead, but Cohen isn't. And when it comes to weather, Cohen's smart. As New York as you get, his money's on the Mets, which goes to show that Ed's a Joe who always bets his heart. There's Niki and there's Audrey for some banter, and Canterbury chants a pair of songs. There's weather news and shtick, enough to make you sick. You'll be glad you came along.